Well, I don't know about you boys, but I'm pretty beat.
Well, it's too damn bad you never found that Bob character. Seems a shame you never had to pay.
Well, funny thing about that, I did have one more chance at him. Six months ago, I heard that Butch and Sundance were back in the States and had gathered up some of their old gang. I tracked them down, hoping that Roscoe Bob Bryant had returned with them.
So you're saying they didn't die down in Bolivia?
That's what I'm saying.
The good, the bad, and the dead. Silas quickly took revenge on Johnny Ringo and Jim Reed, but Roscoe Bob Bryant eluded his grasp for years. I think this is the final mission, so let's just end this with a bang.
40 years I had waited to get my hands on the last of my brother's killers. Not even an army of demons could have stopped me now. Both Johnny Ringo and Jim Reed fell fairly quickly. But the last one, Roscoe Bob Bryant, that son of a bitch had managed to escape my vengeance time and time again. I couldn't even be certain I'd recognize him after all those years. By now, he had to be close to 70.
For all you know, he could have been dead.
That thought had indeed crossed my mind, as did others. For instance, did my thirst for vengeance turn me into something worse than the man I was after? By this point in my storied career, I had killed more men than Bob Bryant ever had. I was furious as hell at that bastard for making me who I am. A man with no family, no friends, no purpose except shooting Bob Bryant dead. Nothing
I didn't do that on purpose.
could stop me from taking his life. I'd been after that killer forever, from the time I rode with Billy the Kid. But that chapter of my story you already know.
Chapter of that fairy tale, you mean?
Suddenly, it was 1910. There I was, an old man roaming a ghost town dead almost 2 decades. The town was falling apart, just like me. But I wasn't about to call it quits. Even though the ghosts of my dead brothers were begging me to end what I started so long ago.
Mr. Graves, are you all right? Would you like some water?
The Wild Bunch knew I was there. They were after a treasure they had hidden before they fled, buried in the grave of a dead amigo. Some folks think the town is haunted, so they figured there wouldn't be many people poking around. I intended to fill that grave with Bob Bryant's corpse. But like I said, the bandits knew I was on to them. They lured me in and hit me with everything they had.
I don't think we're definitely not going to get all these perks, unfortunately, but we are able to get every single legendary weapon because we're going to get this Sixth Sense right here, which will allow us to deal with your opponents faster when focused. Your crosshair and concentration will get sticky, meaning that it will travel short distances from the center of the screen to mark enemies so that you can quickly shoot a bunch of them from the hip. Nice. We also now got the Ordnance Sawed-Off. Now, if I can check out what that looks like before the end of this game, that'd be great. But luckily, got the hope that we come across one.
That old fart ain't right in the head.
I always remembered this part was a little bit harder than some others.
They're gonna need a dustpan to pick you up.
We're gonna have to get that perk again. No big deal. Tell you what, those perks with shooting dynamite from the arm would actually be unhelpful right now. Damn it. I thought I had more concentration than that.
But you obviously prevailed since you're sitting here telling us today.
Actually, in that moment, I did not prevail.
So I suppose we're talking to a ghost.
Ooh, we can go up here.
Funny you should put it like that, Jack. Because when I woke up,
From the dead?
there was silence all around me. I could swear to God I saw Billy then.
Billy who?
Billy, the kid. William Bonney. He was shooting at me from a rooftop. Here, there, even over there.
So I am right. You are titched in the head.
Mr. Greaves, perhaps we should switch you to coffee?
You see that old Indian again, too?
No, but I did see Billy's killer. Patrick Floyd Garrett. He came at me guns a-blazing.
Damn.
But I knew that old war horse had died 2 years before. I wondered if maybe I was dead too and confronting the ghosts of my past. Perhaps all my sins were coming back to haunt me and drag me down to perdition.
Hey, new level. Oh. It's very unfortunate. Now we're fighting all the ghosts of this pass.
I saw Henry Plummer throw dynamite at me. And in the gates of the cemetery, I saw John Wesley Hardin, just like I remembered him.
else we're just gonna get screwed. I don't know where they're shooting me from.
Robert Ollinger appeared with his terrible double-barrel shotgun.
What the?
But no
At least they're
ghost
dying
army was
easily.
stopping me.
My father-in-law got hit with a fallen branch. He spent the rest of his life talking to dogs.
Great, Steve. Thank you for
Newman
that.
Hayes Clanton, William Brocious, John Peters Ringo, they all wanted me dead.
We got Curly Bill. It's kind of hard to see him because it's foggy. And the best way to see them is concentration.
The Dalton brothers, Robert and Grattan, guardians of the Garden of the Dead.
Come on, heal up, heal up, heal up. Oh shit. A lot
George
closer than I
Curry
thought
and
it was.
Harvey Logan, alias Kid Curry, both thirsty for vengeance from the great beyond. Jesse,
That was close.
Woodson, James, and Jim Reed, each one deader than the next. I thought I would go crazy.
Thought?
Shut up, Steve. Or not, Steve, whoever his name is, I forget him.
Finally, I saw Harry Alonzo Longabaugh,
The Sundance Kid?
like a general leading his Legion of the Dead.
You told us before that you'd seen him alive.
He was alive.
Heal up, heal up, heal up. Come on, if we just keep moving, stick to cover, we should be fine. Stay alive, stay alive, stay alive. Okay, we are patching up just fine. Damn it, man. Every time I heal up, he gets another shot on me. Oh, fuck it. See, it's working. Ah, this close. I should have stuck to what I was doing, and then maybe I would have been alive. Where's he at? Right. Maybe. Heal up. Time to heal up while he's running back here. Ah, damn it. I pushed the wrong way.
Finally, I saw Harry Alonzo Longabaugh.
The Sundance Kid?
Like a general leading his legion of the dead.
You told us before that you'd seen him alive.
He was alive.
Heal up, heal up. Jesus, man, he is fast. Oh, he can walk through that? I didn't know he could do that. Damn. Don't worry, guys. We will get this. Wait, I got an idea. How did I ever do this on True West? Fuck off. Okay, I can dodge a bullet. That's loaded up. Which way are you going? Gotcha,
I heard a
bitch.
voice called to me from afar. It was Robert Leroy Parker, a.k.a. Butch Cassidy, coming at me from out of the fog.
Thanks for taking care of that bastard.
I love the reference there.
But the kid wasn't quite deceased. Not yet.
Takes more than one little bullet to kill the likes of me, partner.
Those two looked like they hadn't seen each other for quite a while. Clearly, they were no longer amigos.
Shit. I was hoping I wouldn't have to kill you.
You won't have to, Butch. I'm killing you first.
I asked them about Bob Bryant, but they were too busy with their own heated conversation.
Let me get this shit straight. You want my money and the love of my life?
You frittered it all away, Butch. Etta's mine. So is that damn money.
I didn't want to shoot anybody until I had an answer to my question, but those boys didn't give me much of a choice.
Alright, now for when I remember, you're able to focus and speed based on who is looking at you. And I think only one can look at you at a time, or maybe both can. So we just got to keep building it up and hope that we do not die. That's all we got. Oh shit. Well, almost got it. Surprised it didn't die sooner though. That guy drew it pretty fast. Sundance Kid did. Oh no. Yeah, I'm not winning this one. I shall not be dishonored. If there's anything I stick to in this playthrough, I shall not win dishonorably. Nearly had 100 speed right there, so. Hey,
Butch
I got
Cassidy
it.
and the
Fuck yeah.
Sundance Kid died there in that cemetery not 6 months ago.
Alright. Well, guys, I do think that is the last mission, but I'm not exactly sure if that's the last part of this story of Silas Greaves. So let's see what happens next.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid were killed by the Bolivian army. Everybody knows that.
That's the legend, but it ain't the truth.
So, you never found Bob?
There is no Bob. This old sumbitch ain't even Silas Greaves.
Sir, is that true? Have you been pulling our legs this whole time?
Well, not the whole time.
Oh man, I think you've worn out your welcome here.
Maybe you're right, Jack. Maybe it's time to pay. You see, Ben, or should I say Bob, your past always catches up with you.
I was a different man back then, crazy. Drinking, I've changed my ways, I swear to you. If I could turn back the clock,
But you can't, Bob.
Choose your destiny. Do we get our revenge, or do we provide Ben with redemption? Now, of course, I like to play the good guy in most of these games. So, of course, as much as Silas is justified in wanting revenge, and after every single guy he's killed, not to get what he's worked for his entire life, doesn't it make us the better man to forgive Ben? So we're gonna go with redemption.
why Why'd you toy with me like that? Telling those tales, knowing all along. Why not just lay your cards on the table?
Wanted to suss you out, Bob. See what kind of man you turned out to be. Maybe prod you into drawing on me. See, all those years on your trail turned me into a killer. Can't even remember who I was before you tried to murder me. You, on the other hand, walked that very same path in exactly the opposite direction.
What do you mean by that?
You think your life is worth sparing, Bob? Boy, what's your name again?
It's Eisenhower, sir. Dwight Eisenhower.
What do you plan to do with your life, Dwight Eisenhower?
Tomorrow I'll be leaving for West Point, sir.
So, you want to be a soldier? Well, then do it right, son. Don't tear down the world out of anger and spite like I did. You build it up. You do something decent with your life, you hear me?
Sir? Yes, sir.
I won't have it said I left you with nothing, Bob.
Alright guys, well that is the ending of Call of Juarez Gunslinger, and I'd like to just say a big thank you for being with me on this journey and watching this every step of the way, every mission, every bounty, every firing of that bullet, literally just me rambling on about all the little things that we've done to get to this point. So we have played Call of Juarez 1, Bound in Blood, The Cartel, and now we have finished Gunslinger. My favorite of this series. I love this game. It is absolutely the best one, which is odd to say because most of the time, you know, sequels are never usually as good as the original, but this definitely trumps that, in my opinion, compared to every other Call of Juarez. This game is fantastic. I highly suggest that you go out and get it, whether it's on the 1, 360, or I don't even know if it's on PlayStation, but it is a great game to get. Trust me when I say this. You are missing out if you love Western games and you don't play this game. It's fantastic. Might be a little bit outdated compared to games nowadays, but still a great game to go back to play, or at least get to know a little bit, because this game had a great story. I loved it. The gunplay was fantastic, and it's just fucking magnificent. But I definitely enjoyed my time going through each and one of the Call of Juarez's. If they ever make another one, I'll definitely jump on it to see how it turns out, but I don't think we could have ended it any better than on Call of Juarez Gunslinger. So again, guys, I just want to say thank you for sticking with me on this journey every step of the way, and I just hope you come back in the future to check out what else I do, because I got a lot of plans for you guys. So thank you for watching, and you guys have a great day.
There are men who fear legends, but a man legends fear. Here's a four-hosted reaper, crying bullets for tears. When a drought comes in justice, bullets make good rain. When the heartache has dried up, only blood heals the pain. There's a time for grieving and a time to just pray. There's a time for forgiving, but it's not for today. You can hide sins from the gavel, you can drown them in rum. When silence grief finds you, there's nowhere to run. And time goes too slowly for the gunslinger's eye, till he's buried.